Good morning. I always start off with some coffee. I'm one that drinks coffee with no lid in your car going down the road. I just take those risks. That's how I live. But that's why we're black, because I typically spill it on myself. So it's almost 6:30 in the morning. I'm in my PJs and we're going to go check cows real quick. See if anybody did something stupid overnight and see what they're up to and just make sure they're good before we leave for the day. This mess right here is part of living on the farm. I busted some hydraulic hoses on my steering. And of course the parts aren't in, so gotta wait for those to get in on Thursday. But stole my neighbor's tractor. That's what neighbors are for in the country, so I can get my work done. And this is my trusty companion, Luna. She cannot hurt a cow to save her life. Almost gets me killed when she tries, but she's awesome. This is one of my bulls here. Emma named him Dwight. Remember, just because it has horns does not make it a bull. My bulls don't have horns. So I have two groups of cows right now. These are my heifers. I held them back. They have their own bull for them because my other ones are just too big to breed these guys. So a heifer, first time calver, can drop a calf when she's 2 years old. So these guys should all be bred and then should be dropping a calf in about 7 months. But they're a little cuckoo. So I bribe them with feed. So it takes me about 30 minutes to get to work. As we say in the country, you have to get to town. So to go to town, it takes me about 30 minutes. I work here on Main Street in Bastrop. We are the town that Elon is in. I call him Leon, Leon's playground. So a lot of growth going on here in Bastrop. Super cool town, small town America. Still have a cool Main Street parade and stuff like that. And so this is where I work. Right here at the red doors, right here on Main Street, Bastrop is my office. I have a great team right here that I work with. I'm one of the mentors here, so on Wednesdays I help lead training. This is my office. I say it's my alter ego persona, pictures on the wall, just kind of some of my stuff. Kind of makes you feel good when you walk into the office, cool ambiance, cool vibe. This is where I am camped out a lot of times on Wednesdays, especially because I help, like I said, mentor and lead training for our agents here. And who wouldn't want to see this? But remember, just because it has horns doesn't mean it's a bull, but I do call this one a bull. So y'all, it is almost 1 o'clock here. This is the only time, usually on Wednesdays, you're gonna catch me at a desk for this long, at a long period of time. I just can't sit down. I prefer to be out in the real world. I usually work in my car, is a lot. I call my office. But yeah, I've been negotiating some deals. I have some active deals. I have 9 under contract right now that haven't closed, that were either in the inspection period, appraisal period, financing contingency period. And then I've closed 20 transactions so far this year. I have about 84 listings right now. I'm known as the lot queen in our town. I sell a lot of vacant lots, and then ranging from farm and ranch residential properties. I don't really do commercial. My buddy Joshua Bingaman does that over across the hallway. So I usually stick to what I know, my geographical knowledge area, but I love properties. I love looking at construction and the different qualities, quantities, and I'm not afraid to give my opinion on that too. So I love my job. I continue to push, and I have my goals, my production goals, my property sale goals. So I just continue to push to that. And then I just continue to work the rest of the day through my different checklists. I have a buyer's inspection that I need to show up to in a little bit. If your agent doesn't go to your inspection with you, find another agent. I need to be there to know what I need to negotiate repair-wise for my clients, and then be able to advise them on either getting a second opinion, getting contractors out there, or what we need to do, but be present for your client. Y'all, I'm here at one of my buyer's inspections. So they are under contract for this house. The inspector's inside doing his thing, just waiting for my buyers to get here, and we're gonna do a walkthrough with the inspector for the house. Yes, my inspector sends a report out, but it's always great to walk through the house with the inspector to point out certain items, just look for it again. And then we're gonna go back and we can negotiate any repairs, money off, or concessions, things like that. So we just see what the situation brings. 372.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever ready to count. You kind of, and then it's like, oh, that's at the top. I know I'm going to get this done. So through it. Nice shot. Second, do that. You're not that far away.
372.
Good. Out! You're going to swing hard.
Yeah.
That's the middle. That ball's coming back. Especially with marble. 4-8. Nice move.
Sorry.
No, it's in.
Is it in or
Yeah, all good. Goes in. Good defense.
Luna, what are we doing? We're out weed spraying by hand some of our fence lines and watching this cool Texas storm hopefully roll in. I love Texas storms. Hallelujah. It is nearly 8 o'clock. Limited about kind of what I can do outside right now because it looks like we might get some rain. I hope we get some rain. This is in my home office. Here at the house, I share a desk or kind of area with Andrew. But yeah, so that's a day in the life of me. I just got my Dodge truck ready for tomorrow. I have to leave and be in Giddings by 6 a.m. We have 3 Subway stores I still have with my mom. My dad passed away 3.5 years ago, so I run those with my mom. So we have Pepsi is switching over from Coke as Subway nationwide, and I need to make some repairs there. So it's a perfect time to do it. So I'll be there bright and early. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and holler if y'all have any questions. Have a good night.